Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदानेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। बोलो श्री राधे गोलोकानंद भगवान की जय।
जय
बोलो श्रीमद् भागवतम की
जय।
हरे कृष्णा। तो हरे कृष्णा रामानुज जी।
हरे कृष्णा जी।
हरे कृष्णा, नाइस टू सी यू।
Nice to see you as well.
तो हम लोग we started chapter 31 of 10th skand. Yeah? और जैसा कि हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं 10th skand is about Lord Shri Krishna's Leela, right? The Supreme Lord Shri Krishna's Leela. And we saw various Leelas of Shri Krishna Bhagwan, right? How he kills Putna and then Rajasur and all that. And then how he picks up the Govardhan Parvat, how he does the Leela, Damodar Leela, right? Where he frees the Nal Kuber and Manigrave. So we saw so many Leelas and just 7 years old, Lord Sri Krishna picking up the Giraj Parvat. And now what we are reading is about the Ras Leela, how gopis, right? The feat which many Gyanis cannot achieve, right? The gopis achieved that. The gopis achieved the Prem Ras of Lord Sri Krishna. Okay? And as we were reading in previous few chapters, all the gopis, by listening to the flute, भगवान कृष्ण की बांसुरी की धुन सुनकर सारी गोपियां दौड़ी चली आती है, गोपियां उनसे मिलती है और गोपियों को थोड़ा सा अभिमान होता है कि देखो हम भगवान कृष्ण के साथ हैं। और ये थोड़ा सा अभिमान होते ही भगवान कृष्ण वहां से आंखों से ओझल हो जाते हैं, अंतर्ध्यान हो जाते हैं वहां से। और उस समय गोपियां फिर भगवान कृष्ण को ढूंढने लगती है। ढूंढते ढूंढते जैसा कि हम लोग पढ़ रहे थे, वन में निकलती है, पेड़ों को पूछती है, राइट, भूमि को पूछती है और ऐसे पूछते पूछते कृष्ण भगवान की लीला का गुणगान करती है, सारी कृष्ण भगवान की लीला का गुणगान करती है। और फिर भी भगवान कृष्ण जब नहीं मिलते हैं तो वापस यमुना तट पे आ जाती हैं और यमुना तट पर सारी गोपियां बैठकर एक साथ सारी गोपियां बैठ करके भगवान कृष्ण के विरह में ये गीत गाती है, भगवान कृष्ण से दर्शन देने का रिक्वेस्ट गोपियां कर रही है। और वो विशेष निवेदन जो गोपियां कर रही है उसे गोपी गीत कहते हैं। और ये गोपी गीत बहुत ही ऑस्पिशियस है, बहुत ही स्पिरिचुअल है। और इसमें बताया गया है कि विरह में भगवान कृष्ण की कैसे प्रार्थना की जाती है। सो we'll start reading this and then we'll also of course listen to the Gopi Geet afterwards. So Hare Krishna Shiva Prabhu, how are you?
Doing good, sir.
Yeah.
Doing good.
So let's start reading the shlok first, Anil ji.
गोप्य ऊचुः जयति तेदिकं जन्मना व्रजः श्रेयत इंदिरा शश्वदत्र हि दयति त्रस्यतां दिक्षु तावका स्वत् stovai dhratasavastvam vichintvate. The gopis said, O beloved, your birth in the land of Braja has made it exceedingly glorious, and thus Indra, the goddess of fortune, always resides here. It is only for your sake that we, your devoted servants, maintain our lives. We have been searching everywhere for you, so please show yourself to us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sorry. Right. So you are able to read this, right?
Yes, yeah, it's a little small, but yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
okay, good.
Yeah. तो गोपियां गोपी गीत का शुरू करती है एंड एक्चुअली सो मेनी गोपी गीत संग बाय लॉट ऑफ सेंट्स. तो कई संत लोगों ने गोपी गीत गाया है. इट्स वर्थ लिसनिंग टू गोपी गीत, यू नो, व्हेनेवर यू हैव टाइम, just hear it. Very nice. And I mean, most of people have sung in the same tone of gopis, like, you know, like this. Jayati te adhikam janmana vijay swayata indira shashvadatrahi dait drishyata दीक्षुतावका स्त्वयि घृता स्वाम विचिन्वते. So it's very beautifully sung. So you can, you know, listen to that. But here, what gopis are saying, कि जयति te adhikam janmana vraja hai. Like, because you are born in Vraj, yeah, your birth in the land of Vraj has made it exceedingly glorious. Jayati. Jayati te adhikam. Exceedingly glorious. What? Your birth in the land of Vraj. That Bhagavan Krishna appeared in the land of Vraj. That has already made it exceedingly glorious. And because of that, what's going on? Srayat Indira Shashvadatrahi. Indira is Rama Devi, Lakshmi Devi. What they are saying, that Indira, the goddess of fortune, always resides here. Because Bhagavan Krishna has come here, the goddess Lakshmi is always residing here. Shrayata Indira Shashvadatra Hi. And then what they are saying, it's only for your sake that we, your devoted servants, maintain our lives. Yeah, it's only for you. And they are saying, so we have been searching everywhere for you, as we saw in the previous chapters, right? How gopis are going through Vrindavan and trying to search for Lord Sri Krishna. Yeah, we have been searching everywhere for you. Savas Tvam Vichinvate. We've been searching for you everywhere. And so they are asking for Daita Drishyatam. Yeah, so please show yourself to us. Please give us darshan, is what gopis are saying. So we'll continue reading Gopi Geet. Ajay?
Sharadudashe sadhu jatsat sarsijo Shri Musha Disha Suratnath te shulka dasika Varad nignato neh kim vada. O Lord of love, in beauty, your glance excels the world of the finest. Most perfectly formed lotus within the autumn pond. O bestower of benedictions, you are killing the maidservants who have given themselves to you freely without any price. Isn't this murder? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so what gopis are saying are that, first of all, how Lord Sri Krishna looks, right? It's like a most perfectly formed lotus within the autumn pond, and his glance excels even that. Sharat, yeah, Sharat Udasaye Sadhu Jat Sat, like the most perfectly formed lotus. Yeah. And even the beauty of Lord Shri Krishna glance, even just the glance of him excels that. That's how they are comparing. That's how the gopis are comparing. And they are saying, oh, bestower of benedictions. Yeah, they're saying, Varad Nignatu. Varad Nignatu, right? The bestower of benedictions. Lord Shri Krishna can give many, many benedictions. And what they are saying is, you are actually killing the maid servants. Yeah, says, Neha Kim Vada. Like the murder is not just physically happens, right? You are killing the maid servants who have given themselves to you freely. Yeah. Ashulk dasika, right? Without asking for anything, without desiring for anything from Lord Shri Krishna, they have surrendered to Lord Shri Krishna. They have become the devotees of Lord Shri Krishna, right? And they are saying, so they are asking him, isn't this murder? Yeah. Neha Kim Vada, isn't this murder? Is what Gopiyas are asking Lord Shri Krishna. And continue to read Ramanuj Prabhu.
Visajala apayat vyala rakshatat varsa marutad vaidya nalat vrasha maya majat vishvata bhayat shabha se te vayam rakshita moha. O greatest of personalities, you have repeatedly saved us from all kinds of danger, from poisoned water, from the terrible man-eater Agha, from the great rains, from the wind demon, from the fiery thunderbolt of Indra, from the bull demon, and from the son of Maya, Dhanava. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So what gopis are saying, O greatest of personalities, you have repeatedly saved us from all kinds of danger. What dangers? From poisoned water, Vish, yeah, Vish Jal. You have saved us. You have saved us from Vyal Rakshasa, yeah, the terrible Rakshasas. Varsh, that refers to Indra, yeah, Lord Indra from the great rains, as we know, right? How Lord Sri Krishna picked up the Govardhan Parvat. And from the wind demon, from the fiery thunderbolt of Indra, yeah, and from the bull demon and from the son of Maya, Danav, Rakshita Muhu. You have always saved us from all these personalities, all these kind of dangers. So they're asking, like, you saved us from all these, right? So why not save us right now? Yeah. And it says here the gopis imply, oh Krishna, you saved us from so many terrible dangers. So now that we are dying of separation from you, won't you save us again? Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains that the gopis mention Arista and Vyoma because although Krishna had not yet killed these demons, the fact that he would kill them in the future was well known, having been predicted by the sages Garg and Bhaguri at the time of the Lord's birth. Yeah, so that's how gopis continuously and singing this at the, where are they singing this? Do you know where they are singing this Gopi Geet? Where are they together?
Near the Yamuna River.
Yamuna River, right? After they go through the Vrindavan and they couldn't find Lord Shri Krishna, they come back to Yamuna River. That's where they are singing the Gopi Geet all together. Yeah, Krishna, Shiva Prabhu.
न खलु गोपी का नंदनो भवान अखिल देही नामंतरात्म मृदक विखन सार्थितो विश्वगुप्तये सख उदय कीवान सात्वताम कुले. you are not actually the son of the Gopi Yasoda or friend, but rather the indwelling witness in the hearts of all embodied souls. Because Lord Brahma prayed for you to come and protect the universe, you have now appeared in the Satvata dynasty. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So again, gopis are praying. Na khalu gopika nandano bhavan. Like you are not only the son of Gopi Yashoda and Nanda Baba, right? But who you are? Akhil. Akhil, the whole Dehi Naam. Yeah. People who have the Dehis, right? The Sharir. Akhil Dehi Naam. Unke antaratmak dhikar. Yeah. You are the indwelling witness in the hearts of all embodied souls. Akhil Dehinam Antaratma Dikar. And why you have appeared? So even you are the heart of everyone, but you appeared in Vrij. Why? Because Lord Brahma prayed for you to come. Says Viknasa. Viknasa is Lord Brahma. He prayed to protect the universe. Vishwa Guptaye, to protect the universe. And so now you appeared in the Satvatam Kule. Yeah, that's why you appeared. So that's how Lord Gopis, all the gopis are singing for Lord Sri Krishna to appear again to that. Hare Krishna, Prem sir.
Hare Krishna. Virchita bhayam vrishni dhurite charan myusham sanstrate bhrayat kar saro tant kaman shirishi dehi na shri kar graham. O best of the Vrishnis, your lotus-like hand, which holds the hand of the goddess of fortune, grants fearlessness to those who approach your feet out of fear of material existence. O lover, please place that wish-fulfilling lotus hand on our heads. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so what gopis are saying, like your lotus-like hand, which holds the hand of the goddess of fortune. Yeah? Sri Kar Graham. Yeah, and he's of course the Vrishni Dhurya, top of the Vrishnis, best of the Vrishnis, and saying grants fearlessness to those who approach your feet out of fear of material existence. Virchita Bhayam. What do? They approach the Charan. Charan mi yusham sansrite bhayat. Right? People who are having fear of material existence. They want to get out of the material existence. Right? So what do? They pray to, they glorify Lord Sri Krishna. And to those people, gopis are saying that you grant fearlessness to them. And so what they are asking is, why not also, O lover, please place that wish-fulfilling lotus hand on our heads. Shirashi Dehi Naha Shrikar Graham. Why don't you place that wish-fulfilling lotus hand on our heads? As is how all gopis are praying. व्रज जनार्तिहन वीर्योषिता निज जन स्मय ध्वंसन स्मित भज सके भवत किंकरीष्मनो जलरुहाननम चारुदर्शय. O you who destroy the suffering of Vraj's people, O hero of all women, your smile shatters the false pride of your devotees. Please, dear friend, accept us as your maid servants and show us your beautiful lotus face. This is what gopis are requesting. They are saying, who destroys the suffering of Vraj's people? Yeah, Vrajajan Artihan, who destroys the suffering of Vraj people, Veer Yoshitam. He is the hero of Veer, of all women. Your smile shatters the false pride of your devotees. Says Nij Jan, Sma Dhvans. Yeah, the pride, which is a false pride, like I am the body, I am doing everything, that false pride is destroyed by just a smile of Lord Shri Krishna. And what they are saying is, please, dear friend, accept us as your maid servants. Yeah, and show us your beautiful face. Bhaj Sakhe Bhavat Kinkari. Kinkari is the maid servant. Please accept us as your dasi. Right? And Jal Ruh Ananam. Yeah, that's the beautiful lotus face. Give us darshan. Charu darsaya hai. So, you who destroy the suffering of Raj people, O hero of all women, your smile shatters the false pride of your devotees. Please, dear friend, accept us as your maid servants and show us your beautiful lotus face. That's how gopis are singing the Gopi Geet for Lord Shri Krishna. Anilji?
Pranat Dehinam Papakarsanam Tanacharaanugam Sri Niketanam Paniphalarpitam Te Padambujam Kranu Kucheshna Krandhi Rachayam. Your lotus feet destroy the past sins of all embodied souls who surrender to them. Those feet follow after the cows in the pastures and are the eternal abode of the goddess of fortune. Since you once put those feet on the hoods of the great serpent Kaliya, please place them upon your breasts and tear away the lust in our hearts. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So what they are requesting to Lord Shri Krishna, right? Saying, who destroys the past sins of all embodied souls who surrender to them. Pranat Dehinam Pap Karshanam. Yeah, all the past sins are destroyed. Trin Charanugam Sri Niketanam. Eternal abode of the goddess of fortune. Yeah, those feet follow after the cows in the pastures. Trin Charanugam. The feet of Lord Sri Krishna. Right? What is mentioned is the feet of Lord Sri Krishna. Right? Pap Karshanam. Those feet. Trin Charanugam. Trin Charanugam is the जो गायों को चराते चराते पीछे जाते हैं, those feet follow after the cows in the pasture. And of course, Sri Niketanam, those feet are the eternal abode of the goddess of fortune. It's mentioned that the goddess of fortune, Sri Lakshmi, actually has a place in the heart, right? On the Vats stall of Bhagwan Vishnu. But she still likes to serve the charan, lotus feet of Lord Shiv, the Supreme Lord, right? So that's what is mentioned, right? Those charan are the eternal abode of the goddess of fortune. And what they're saying is Fani Fanar Pitam. So we know the Kalyana, right? So they're saying, since you have put those feet even on the hoods of great serpent Kalya, Te Padam Bhujam, your lotus feet, why not you also put that feet on our head and take away Krindhi Richayam, take away all the lust in our hearts. So he says, you place that feet on our head as well and take away our lust and our proud, the Abhiman, because of which Lord Shri Krishna disappeared. Yeah, is how gopis are requesting. Ajay?
Madhurya gira valvu vavyaya buddh manogya pushkare kshan vidikarirma veer mahatir adhar sadhunashya yashasva nah. O lotus-eyed one, your sweet voice and charming words, which attracts the minds of the intelligent, are bewildering us more and more. Our dear hero, please revive our maidservants with the nectar of your lips. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So gopis are again requesting Lord Shri Krishna to appear, and they're saying that your sweet voice and charming words, Madhuraya Gira, yeah, attracts the mind of Buddha Manogya, Puskrekshana, which attract the minds of the intelligent, right? So they are bewildering us more and more. Vidhi kari rima. So it's saying Veer Muhatir Adhar Siduna Pyar Ivashvanaha. Please revive your maid servants with the nectar of your lips. This is how gopis are requesting Lord Shri Krishna to appear. Ramanuji.
Tava katha amrutam tapta jivanam kavibihi itidam kalmasa apaham sarvana mangalam Srimad Atatam Bhuvi Gnanati Bhuridha Janaha. The nectar of your words and the description of your activities are the life and the soul of those suffering in the material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicate one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations are broadcast all over the world and all filled with spiritual power. Certainly, those who spread the message of Godhead are most munificent. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Gopis are again continuously saying the nectar of your words and descriptions of your activities. Right? Tau Katha Amritam is what? Tapta Jivanam. Tapta Jivanam. They are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. Right? Like all of us, the conditioned souls, we are all suffering in this material world. Right? That's why we are here. Right? So what happens? Katha Amritam, the nectar of your words. Like if you know, like Lord Shri Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita, right? So if you read the Bhagavad Gita, we read Srimad Bhagavatam, which is descriptions of the activities of Lord Shri Krishna's life, right? So what gopis are saying that you're the nectar of your words and the descriptions of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. Tau Katha Amritam Tapta Jivanam. So Kavi Bhiriditam, like people who have the sons who have transmitted by learned sages, right? The activities of Supreme Personality of Godhead, transmitted by learned sages. What does that do? Kalmash Papuham. Eradicate one's sinful reactions. By reading Srimad Bhagavatam, by reading the Katha Amritam, right? By doing the Kirtanam, Shravanam Kirtanam, surrendering to the Lord Shri Krishna, right? What happens? It eradicates Kalmash Papuham. It eradicates one's sinful reactions. And Shravana Mangalam, Sunne se Mangalam, right? Shravana Mangalam, bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations are broadcast all over the world, yeah, and are filled with spiritual power. Bhuvi Grinanti, filled with spiritual power. And what is mentioned is certainly those who spread the message of Godhead are munificent. Bhurida Jana hai. Yeah? And this is basically gopis are praying. The gopis are singing this song and trying to request Lord Shri Krishna to give darshan. Yeah, and just read this purport. Please. Yeah, Ramanuji.
Yes, King Pratap Puratha recited this verse to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during Lord Jagannath Rath Yatra festival. While the Lord was resting in a garden, King Pratap Parudra humbly entered and began massaging his legs and lotus feet. Then the king recited the 31st chapter of the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. the song of the gopis. The Chaitanya Charitramtra relates that when Lord Chaitanya heard this verse beginning Tava Kamat Kathamatram, he immediately arose in ecstatic love and embraced King Prataparudra. The incident is described in detail in the Chaitanya Charitramtra Madhya 14.6-18, and in his edition Srila Prabhupada has given extensive commentary on it. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so what is mentioned here is, as we all know, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who appeared in the form of Radharani, right? Lord Shri Krishna appearing in the form of Radharani. What happens is he goes to Jagannath Puri, and the king of Odisha, that is King Prataprudra, right? So there's a big story behind it. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't meet him first. But then what King Prataprudra does is, during the Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra festival, he comes, he massages his legs and lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then also Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't see him. But when King recited the 31st chapter of the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the Gopi Geet, which is what we are reading right now, right? The Song of the Gopis, the 31st chapter of the 10th canto. Once he starts reciting, Lord Chaitanya heard this verse beginning with Tava Katha Amritam, right? We were just reading the shlok, Tava Katha Amritam. He immediately arose in ecstatic love and embraced King Prataprudra. And then he gave Alingan to King Prataprudra, which is then again still more described in more detail in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. But that's how powerful the Gopi Geet is, and that's how King Prataprudra could surrender to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yeah. Shiva Prabhu.
Rahasitam priye prema vikshanam viharanam cha te dhyanamadalam rahasi samvido ya hriday sparshaha kuhak no manah shobhayanti hi. Your smiles, your sweet loving glances, the intimate pastimes and confidential talks we enjoyed with you. All these are auspicious to meditate upon, and they touch our hearts. But at the same time, O deceiver, they very much agitate our minds. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, gopis are remembering all that. They are saying that your smiles, prahasitam, priya, loving glances, prema vikshanam. Yeah. The intimate pastimes, loving glances, intimate pastimes, and confidential talks, which we enjoyed with you, viharanam chate dhyan mangalam. Yeah. All these are auspicious to meditate upon, and they touch our hearts. Ridhi sparsha, they touch our hearts. At the same time, they also agitate our mind. Manak shobhayanti. Prem.
Jalasi yad vrajacharanya pashun nalin sundaram nath te padam shiltruna pura siddhati na kalilatam manah kant gachati. Dear Master, dear lover, when you leave the cowherd village to herd the cows, our minds are disturbed with the thought that your feet, more beautiful than a lotus, will be pricked by the spiked husks of grain and the rough grass and plants. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. They are saying, gopis are saying, like, your lotus feet are so soft, so beautiful, So when you leave the cowherd village to herd the cows, like every day, right? How Lord Sri Krishna used to go and take all the cows, right? Chalasiyat Vraja Charyanam Pashuna, all the cows. Nalina Sundaram Nath Te Padam. Your beautiful feet, yeah. They think Shila Trina Ankare Siddhatiti Naha. They are saying that our minds are disturbed with the thought that your feet, more beautiful than a lotus, will be pricked by the spiked husks of grain and the rough grass and plants. Kali Latam Manah Kanta Gachati. Our minds are disturbed by those thought processes. दिन परीक्षये नीलकुन्तले वनरुहाननं वेभ्रदावृतम् धनरज्ज्वलं दर्शयन्मुहुः मनसि न स्मरणं वीर्यच्छसि. At the end of the day, you repeatedly show us your lotus face, covered with dark blue locks of hair and thickly powdered with dust. Thus, O hero, you arouse lusty desires in our mind. Says Manasi na Shmaram Viryachasi. Your face, Nil Kuntale, with all the dark blue locks of hair and thickly powdered with dust. Anilji?
प्रणतकामदं पद्मजार्चितं धरणिमण्डनं ध्येय मापदि चरणपङ्कजं शन्तं च ते रमणनः स्तनेष्वर्पयाधिहन्. Your lotus feet, which are worshipped by Lord Brahma, fulfill the desires of all who bow down to them. They are the ornaments of the earth. They give the highest satisfaction, and in times of danger, they are the appropriate object of meditation. O lover, O destroyer of anxiety, please put those lotus feet upon our breasts. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So gopis are praying, they are saying the feet of Lord Sri Krishna, right, which destroys all the materialistic thought processes, right, which are worshipped by Lord Brahma, fulfills the desires of all who bow down to them. It says Dharani Mandanam Dhema Dip. And then Charana Pankajam Shantanam Chate. And in the times of danger, they are appropriate objects of meditation. Those are the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna. Putting on our head is what gopis are requesting. They are surrendering to Lord Sri Krishna. Ajay?
Suratavardhanam Shokanashanam Swarit Venuna Sushuchumitam Itrag Vismaranam Nirna Vitarvir Naste Adhramitam. O hero, kindly distribute to us the nectar of your lips, which enhances conjugal pleasure and relinquishes grief. The nectar is thoroughly relished by your vibrating flute and makes people forget any other attachment. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Basically, what gopis are saying is Surat Vardhanam Shokanashanam. It destroys all the grief. Shokanashanam. And they are saying how the Venu is so fortunate, right? The Bansuri is so fortunate because the nectar of Lord Sri Krishna's Bhagavan is thoroughly relished by the flute. Yeah. And what happens is it makes people forget any other attachment. All the materialistic attachments are then forgotten. Is how gopis are praying. Ramanuj?
अतति यद भवन अहनि काननम त्रुति युगायते त्वम Pasyattam Kutila Kuntalam Sri Mukham Chate Jada Udiksatam Pakshmakrit Drusham. When you go off to the forest during the day, a tiny fraction of a second becomes like a millennium for us because we cannot see you. And even when we can eagerly look upon your beautiful face, so lovely with its adornment of curly locks, our pleasure is hindered by our eyelids, which were fashioned by the foolish creator. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So what gopis are saying is Truti Yugayate. Like when Lord Sri Krishna goes to the forest, right? A second feels like a yug. Truti feels like a yug. A second becomes like a millennium for us because we cannot see you, right? And when we can see you at the end of the day, right? Kutil kuntalam sri mukham chate, then what happens is our pleasure is hindered. Our pleasure is hindered by our eyelids, right? So what that means is when they are looking at Lord Shri Krishna, they don't even want to close their eyelids. Palak bhi jhapakna nahi chahte, but still that happens. So our pleasure is hindered by our lids. And then they are blaming the creator. Why did he create the eyelids? So that, they cannot continuously see Lord Shri Krishna, is what gopis are saying. Yeah, Jad udikshatam pakshakrit drisha. Why did he create the eyelids? Because the pleasure is of looking at Lord Shri Krishna's beautiful face is then hindered by that. Sure, Prabhu?
Sutan Vayabhratra Bandhava Nati Viladadhya Te Anatya Chuta Gataha Gati Vidasta Vodit Mohitaha Kitav Yoshitaha Kashtya Janinnashi. Dear Achutya, you know very well why we have come here. Who but a cheater like you would abandon young women who come to see him in the middle of the night, enchanted by the loud song of his flute? Just to see you, we have completely rejected our husbands, children, ancestors, brothers, and other relatives. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so they want to see Lord Shri Krishna and they are saying like, we have abandoned everyone for you. And why have you disappeared? Is what gopis are saying. Prem?
Rahasi samvida hriday hich yodahya yodaham prasitanam premavikshanam brihad ura shriyo vikshitam te muhurtis priha muhutyatmana. Our minds are repeatedly bewildered as we think of the intimate conversations we had with you in secret. Feel the rise of lust in our hearts and remember your smiling face, your loving glances and your broad chest, the resting place of the goddess of fortune. Thus we experience the most severe hankering for you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so gopis are remembering Lord Shri Krishna. Yeah, all the past times. व्रजवनोकसा व्यक्तिरंग के वृजिन त्र्यलम विश्वमंगलम त्यज्मनाक च नस्तवस्तिस्प्रात्मना स्वजनहृदोजां यन्निषूदनम्. O beloved, your all auspicious appearance vanquishes the distress of those living in Vraja's forests. Our minds long for your association. Please give to us just a bit of that medicine which counteracts the disease in your devotees' hearts. Angel?
Yatte sujata charanamburaham staneshu vita shanaya priya dadhimahi karkaseshu tenat vimitasi tad vyatatena kinsvita kurpadivir brahmati dhir kirma bhadayusham nah. O dearly beloved, your lotus feet are so soft that we place them gently on our breasts, fearing that your feet will be hurt. Our life rests only in you. Our minds, therefore, are filled with anxiety that your tender feet might be wounded by pebbles as you roam about on the forest path. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so they are saying that, they are so much filled with anxiety because they lost Lord Shri Krishna in the Vrindavan, right? And of course, so he's walking through in the forest and they are worried that the pebbles, he will be wounded by the pebbles there. So, and this ends the purpose of the humble servants of His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, to the 10th canto, 31st chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled The Gopis' Songs of Separation. So that's the Gopi Geet. I think it's nicely sung by a lot of saints, and they have explained what this Gopi Geet really means and how it takes away, it's like a medicine, how it takes away the materialistic thought process in the people's mind, and how beautifully it is sung. Like people, all the Rishi Munis, they go and sing near the rivers of Yamuna and Ganges, and they really get a blissful experience singing the Gopi Geet. So we are going to actually pause here and Hare Krishna, Jyoti.
Hare Krishna, Gajen. I'm sorry. I just joined. I'm sorry about it.
No, that's fine. It's good. I'm glad you joined.
Thank you.
Actually, what we are going to do is we are going to hear the Gopi Geet. So, like, this one is almost 35 minutes. So we are going to hear 15 minutes today, and then we'll continue hearing this. Again, Ramesh Bhai Oja has sung this very beautifully, very nicely, while he was giving lecture on Srimad Bhagavatam, giving talks on Srimad Bhagavatam, right? So we'll hear that very beautifully sung. Let's
किशोरी जी साथ में हैं, यानी कृष्ण प्रेम की वो धारा बह रही है। दीनता से भगवान के वियोग के ताप में जलती हुई गोपियां अपने विरह की व्यथा को शब्द देह देती है, गाती है। वो है गोपी गीत। आइए कुछ श्लोकों का गान करें। गोप्यौचुः जयति तेधिकम् जन्मना व्रजः जयति तेधिकम्। जिनके पास भी पुस्तिका हो भक्ति सुधा देखते हुए गाए, सबने गाना है। जिनके पास न हो वो सुन करके गाए। जयति तेधिकम् जन्मना व्रजः जयति तेधिकम् जन्मना व्रजः श्रयत इंदिरा शश्वदत्र हि श्रयत इंदिरा शश्वदत्र हि दैत दृश्यताम् दिक्षु तावका दैत दृश्यताम् दिक्षु तावका धृतासवस्त्वां विचिन्वते शरदुदाशये साधु जात सत् सरसे जोदर श्रीमुषादृशा सुरतनाथ ते शुल्क दासिका वरद निघ्नतो नेह किं वदः जयतिथिकम जन्मना व्रजः। हे प्यारे, तुम्हारे इस ब्रज में आने से ब्रज की शोभा बढ़ गई। ब्रज सुंदर था, लेकिन तुम आ गए तो उसकी सुंदरता बढ़ गई। जब से तुम आए हो, इंदिरा, रमा, लक्ष्मी यहीं निवास करती। हे दयालु, हमें दर्शन दो। हमारे प्राण तुम्हारे में लगे हुए हैं, हम तुम्हारा ही चिंतन करती हैं। शरद ऋतु के स्वच्छ सरोवर में खिले हुए कमल की लालिमा को जिन्होंने चुरा लिया है, वैसे तुम्हारे नेत्र लाल लाल कमल लोचन हो। जब उन नेत्रों से तुम हमको देखते हो तो तुम्हारी दृष्टि हमारे दिल के आर पार हो जाती है, हमारे दिल को बींध कर चली जाती है, घायल करती। अब इस प्रकार वियोग में हमको तड़पा रहे हो। यदि इसी तरह से मारना था तो उस वक्त तुमने हमको क्यों बचाया? कब कब? बोले अनेकों बार हमारी रक्षा करी है तुमने। विष जलाप्ययात् व्याल राक्षसात् वर्ष मारुतात् वैद्युतानला वृषमयात्मजात् विश्वतो भयात् ऋषभते वयं रक्षितामः। कालिय के विष से, विष वाले जल से, अग्नि से, दावाग्नि से, वर्षा से, इंद्र के कोप से, अनेक असुरों से तुमने अनेकों बार हमारी रक्षा करी। तो उस वक्त हमको क्यों बचाया? मर जाने देते। और यदि उस वक्त तुमने हमको बचाया तो इस वक्त अपने वियोग में क्यों तड़पा तड़पा के मार रहे हो? हम जानती हैं तुम केवल यशोदा के पुत्र ही नहीं हो, तुम प्राणी मात्र के हृदय में रहने वाले नारायण हो। न खलु गोपिका नंदनो भवान,
न खलु गोपिका नंदनो भवान,
अखिल देहिनां अंतरात्मदृक्,
अखिल देहिनां अंतरात्मदृक्,
विघ्न सार्थितो विश्वगुप्तये,
विघ्न सार्थितो विश्वगुप्तये,
सख उदेवान् सात्वतां कुले,
सख उदेवान् सात्वतां कुले।
तुम केवल यशोदा के पुत्र ही नहीं हो, तुम प्राणी मात्र के हृदय में बसने वाले नारायण हो, अंतर्यामी हो। ब्रह्मा जी की प्रार्थना से गुप्त रूप से तुमने सात्वत कुल में जन्म लिया है। भय को मिटाने वाला और कामना को देने वाला तुम्हारा कर सरोरुह हे कांत हमारे मस्तक पर रखो, ताकि हमारी कामना पूर्ण हो जाए। कामना क्या है? तुम्हारे मुख कमल का दर्शन करने की। हे ब्रजवासियों के दुख को दूर करने वाले गर्भगंजन, हम तुम्हारी दासियां, तुम्हारी तुच्छ दासियां तुमको भजती हैं। प्रकट हो जाओ, मुख कमल का दर्शन कराओ। तुम तो कृपा करके मिले ही थे हमको, लेकिन हमारे ही अपराध, हमारे ही पाप के कारण हमने तुमको गंवाना पड़ा। उन पापों को मिटाने के लिए हम तुम्हारे ही चरणों में प्रणाम करती हैं, क्योंकि तुम्हारे ये चरण कैसे हैं? प्रणत देहिनां पाप कर्षणम,
प्रणत देहिनां पाप कर्षणम,
तृणचरानुगम श्रीनिकेतनम, फणिफणार्पितं ते पदाम्बुजं, कृणुकुचेषु नः तृन्धिरुच्छयम्, प्रणाम करने वाले के पापों का नाश करने वाले ये चरण। कैसे हैं चरण? गायों के पीछे पीछे चलने वाले ये चरण साधारण चरण नहीं है, लक्ष्मी के निवास स्थान रूप ये चरण। वैसे तो लक्ष्मी यस्य च वक्षसि, भगवान ने अपने वक्ष में स्थान दिया है लक्ष्मी को, लेकिन वो लक्ष्मी भगवान के चरण में रहना चाहती, तो वक्ष से अलग होकर के भगवान के चरण में गिर पड़ी। इन चरणों में लक्ष्मी का निवास। ये चरण फणि फणा अर्पितम, कालिया की फणा पर अर्पित है। वो हमारे हृदय में अर्पित करो। कालिया तो दुष्ट था, फिर भी तुमने उसके मस्तक पर अपने चरणों को पधराया। हम क्या कालिया नाग से भी गई गुजरी हैं? हमारे हृदय में नहीं पधराओगे अपने चरणों को? तो शायद भगवान कहे, अरे पागल हो गई हो क्या? तुम्हारे दिल में, तुम्हारे हृदय में क्यों पधराऊंगा मैं अपने चरण? काली के मस्तक पर तो इसलिए पधराया था कि उसका निग्रह करना था। तो गोपियां कहती है, अरे ओ नाग नथैया, यदि नाग के निग्रह का इतना ही शौक है तो फिर हमारे हृदय में भी दो दो सर्प है, दर्प और कंदर्प, ये दो सर्प है। दर्प अभिमान, कंदर्प काम, ये हमारे हृदय में रहते हैं। यही भक्ति मार्ग में बड़ी बाधा उत्पन्न करते हैं। इसलिए अपने इन चरणों को हमारे हृदय में पधराओ कि दर्प और कंदर्प नाम के ये जो दो सर्प है ना, उसका निग्रह करके तुम बाहर निकाल फेंको, ताकि हमारे हृदय की भावना शुद्ध हो जाए। मधुरया गिरा वल्गुवाक्यया बुध मनुग्नया पुष्करेक्षण विधि करीरिमा वीर मुह्यति रधर सिधुना प्याययस्वनः तुम्हारी मधुर वाणी, तुम्हारे वल्गु वाक्य, वल्गु वाक्य का अर्थ है गूढ़ार्थ से भरे हुए वाक्य, जिसको बुद्ध पुरुष, ज्ञानी पुरुष ही समझ सकते हैं। अब भगवान की गीता के वचन देखो, वेदाः श्री कृष्ण वाक्यानि, वही तो है गीता, श्री कृष्ण वाक्यानि। कितने गूढ़ार्थ से भरे हुए हैं। जो बुद्ध पुरुष है, जो ज्ञानी पुरुष है, वही उसका रहस्य समझते हैं। पुष्करेक्षण, कमल नयन, या तो पुष्करे कमले हृदय कमले इक्षण दृष्टि ही यस्य स, जिनकी दृष्टि हृदय पर है। भगवान काया के सौंदर्य को नहीं देखते, भगवान तो हृदय के भाव सौंदर्य को देखते हैं। तो तुम हमारे भावों को जानते हो, प्रकट हो जाओ और हमें अपनी अधर सुधा का पान कराओ। यदि तुम पूछो कि तुम्हारे लिए सच्चा प्रेम है, तो तुम्हारे वियोग में मर क्यों नहीं गई हम, अभी तक जिंदा क्यों हैं? हाँ, हम जिंदा हैं, मर नहीं गई तुम्हारे वियोग में। क्यों? इसका कारण हम बताती हैं, जानो। तव कथामृतम तप्त जीवनम,
तव कथामृतम तप्त जीवनम,
कविभिरीडितम कल्मषापहम,
कविभिरीडितम कल्मषापहम,
श्रवण मंगलम श्रीमदाततम,
श्रवण मंगलम श्रीमदाततम,
भुवि गृह्णन्ति ते भूरिदा जना,
भुवि गृह्णन्ति ते भूरिदा जना।
तुम्हारे कथा रूपी अमृत को पी करके हम जिंदा हैं। इस कथामृत ने हमको अमर बना दिया। तुम तो मार ही डालते अपने वियोग में। तुम्हारी कथा रूपी अमृत ने हमको जिंदा रखा। तुमसे तो तुम्हारी कथा श्रेष्ठ। तुम तो बुलाने पर भी नहीं आते। तुम्हारी कथा जब बुलाती हैं हम आ जाती हैं। तुम सर्वतंत्र स्वतंत्र हो, जबकि तुम्हारी कथा तो हमारे अधीन है। जब हम कहे चालू हो जाती है, जब हम कहे बंद हो जाती है। हम कहे 3 बजे शुरू तो शुरू हो जाती है। हम कहे 7 बजे पूरी समाप्त तो समाप्त हो जाती है। हम कहे कि नहीं 7 नहीं, आज आगे जाना है, तो कहती है जी हुजूर, जो आज्ञा। तुम तो निरपेक्ष हो, तुमको किसी की जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन कथा तो सापेक्ष है, बिना वक्ता श्रोता के नहीं होती। तुम निर्दय हो, बुलाने पर भी नहीं आते, और तुम्हारी कथा तो सदया है, जब बुलाती हैं हम आ जाती हैं। तुमसे तुम्हारी कथा श्रेष्ठ। और यदि कन्हैया कहे कि ऐसा ही है तो फिर कथा ही सुनती रहो, मुझे क्यों बुला रही हो? तो कहती है तब कथा अमृतम कल्मषापहम अस्ति। कल्मष का नाश करने वाली है, पापों का। लेकिन जब पापों का नाश हो जाता है तो तुम्हारे लिए प्रेम हो जाता है, और जब तुम्हारे लिए प्रेम हो जाता है तो तुम्हारे वियोग में दिल जलता है, ताप होता है, और तुम्हारी कथा उस ताप का नाश नहीं करती। तब कथा अमृतम कल्मषापहम अस्ति रुत्तापगनम नास्ति अतः एहि मुरारे। इसलिए आओ।
Nice. So, so this is, I think we are halfway through that. और कल हम लोग फिर सुनेंगे इसको. We'll finish it up and we'll continue reading, right? So very nice. कल मिलते हैं वापस 9 बजे.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.